I used to get stuck in the friend zone a lot, and it sucks. Women don't take you seriously. It feels like pulling teeth trying to figure out what you're doing wrong. So in this video, I'm gonna give you 4 unattractive mistakes that nice guys make that turn women off. The first unattractive mistake is not showing interest early enough. When you don't show interest early enough, it just comes off like you aren't confident enough in yourself to go after what you want, and that's a very unattractive trait. Watch what happens in this clip when I approach a girl with very clear, confident, and direct intent.
Hey, excuse me. We made eye contact for like 3 seconds, and I'm like, I gotta come back. Good. You're fucking exactly my type, so that's good.
I was just telling her you're my type.
Fucking perfect. Yeah, tall white guy. It's a classic one. I have a meeting in 3 minutes, so I'm gonna get your number.
Great.
I'm here till Sunday.
Now in this video, I'm gonna talk about how to fix all these unattractive mistakes that nice guys make to turn women off. But you're gonna wanna make sure you stay till the end because there's a couple points that will tie all of this very tightly together. Now to be clear guys, for point number 1, I'm not telling you to show tons of interest right off the bat. Just don't be afraid to show interest. Like with this girl, I say, yeah, you're really my fucking type, but I'm not making a big deal out of it. I wanna show you a couple clips of me trying to approach with a compliment first where I say, yeah, you're really pretty. It comes off like I'm hoping that will make her like me more. And when you give a girl a compliment from a place of, I want you to like me more, that's obviously very unattractive.
Excuse me. You're very beautiful.
Thank you.
What's your name? Hey, excuse me. You're just very cute. You're very my type.
Thank you.
Yeah, what's your name? Nice to meet you. Oh, okay, are you leaving? All right, that's fine. Bye.
So if you want to avoid the friend zone, you want to avoid this first mistake of not showing intent too early, I just want you to think about it more like I'm not afraid to show intent. And one exercise you can actually do that I did when I was in my early 20s was I would show intent very early on and just not care if I got the results or not. Like the whole point was for me to desensitize myself from talking about, hey, I think this girl's attractive. Another thing you actually try, which sounds kind of weird, is you can talk about with your female friends other women that you find attractive in a way that you would talk about it with your boys. Like, oh my God, that girl's so fucking hot. Like say I'm talking to my friend Amanda, right? And she's friend zoned me for 5 years. And I see a cute girl, I can just say, oh my God, she's so fucking cute. That girl's like exactly my type. And just the act of telling a girl, hey, I have a sex drive, that's a really hard thing for a lot of nice guys, and that's why women don't take you seriously. They don't see you as honestly even having a fucking penis. They don't even picture you like that. They have this blindfold over their face that's like, this guy is a friend. This guy's like my gay best friend. I don't take him seriously. I don't see him as an option. And if you're trying to be good with girls, that is obviously not where you want to be. So once you get over your fear of showing intent and showing interest, telling the girl you're actually attracted, what's the second unattractive behavior that's turning girls off? Pop out to my pool real quick. The second unattractive behavior is erratic and overly excited body language. When I talk to a girl and I'm like, oh yeah, oh that's so cool, I can tell I'm rapport seeking. I can tell I'm really trying to get this person to like me. And that's super icky to just people in general. Anybody that's confident will tell you that they don't like it when people try to convince them to like them. If I came up to you and I was like, hey man, you should really buy my coaching. Hey man, you should really buy the school community. Link down below, it's really good, I promise. It's gonna sound like I'm trying to scam you. It's gonna sound like I'm trying to get something from you. But when you can communicate in a very authentic way, in a relaxed way, and not try to do too much in the interaction, then you actually come off as much more attractive. A lot of nice guys will try to be nice and make jokes for the girl's entertainment. And don't get me wrong, be funny. If you're a funny guy, like I'm a funny dude in my interactions, I'm trying to be as funny as possible, right? But I'm trying to be as funny as possible with everybody. I'm not just trying to be funny so the girl thinks I'm attractive. I'm not trying to be funny so the girl thinks I'm interesting. I'm trying to be funny because that's who I am and that's the most authentic version of me. So when you're talking to a girl that you like, try to slow down. Don't nod too much. Do the, yeah, oh, cool. Slow down, spread out your body language. I have a whole video on dominant subcommunication, how to be more dominant, how to be more attractive with your subcoms. And chill the fuck out, okay? And you might feel like you're not doing enough in the interaction. You might feel like you're being boring, but I promise you, you're gonna be glad that you slowed down and practiced, even if you don't get immediate results. Girls will start to take you more seriously. You'll start to get more rejection, which actually brings me into mistake number 3. Mistake number 3 that nice guys make is that they don't ever get rejected because you're so afraid of getting rejected, bro. And you're so afraid of this girl not liking you. You never go for what you want. You're never bold enough. You're never confident enough. And that gets you put in the friend zone. Girls don't want a guy that is okay with just kind of being normal. They don't want a guy that is afraid to go for what they want. They want a guy that is going to be bold, that can be confident, that can make the edgy joke and confidently laugh at the joke because he thinks it's funny, because he gets his validation from himself. And that's the most attractive thing you can possibly have as a guy, is just the ability to validate yourself. I'm not telling you to be some red pill dipshit that thinks that women are stupid and women's opinions don't matter and women don't know what they want. Women do know what they want. Women know exactly what they're attracted to. They know exactly how they feel. But I am telling you that girls don't want a nice guy that does nice things because he wants the girl to like them. That's what's so unattractive. Anything that you do purely for the girl's validation is unattractive. And you can get away with a couple mistakes here and there, but in general, you have to learn how to validate yourself. And this is why the first thing that I do whenever I coach a new client is I give them mindsets that help them validate themselves first, because that's the most important thing. And you don't need to go on some massive long journey of self-discovery. Learning how to validate yourself is a pretty quick process if you actually know what you're doing. It takes 1-2 weeks to get to the point where you're okay with rejection. You know what, I'm gonna roll some clips of me getting rejected and show how I handle rejection. Here are some clips from my trip to Miami.
Excuse me. Fuck. Yeah, bro. Hey, excuse me. You are very pretty.
Thank you.
Okay, have a good day. Fuck. Hey, excuse me. You're just very cute. You're very my type.
Thank you.
Yeah, what's your name? Nice to meet you. Oh, okay, are you leaving? Alright, that's fine. Bye. Excuse me. You're very beautiful.
Thank you.
What's your name?
So in those clips, you literally see me handling rejection, taking rejection, getting blasted, basically. Girls, like, you can tell these girls are not interested at all. They don't want to stop and talk to me. They might think I'm weird, whatever, but I'm okay with that because I know who I am. And I know that if she rejects me, she just rejected my approach. She rejected my process. She rejected how I acted, how I presented myself, and that's okay because I can look back on that clip and I can see, okay, I could have done this better. I could have had better tonality. I could have been more authoritative. I could have been more confident and relaxed. There's a lot of things I could do in these clips where I get rejected. And even then, sometimes a girl's just in a bad mood, bro. Sometimes she just doesn't want to talk to you, and that's okay. But at least you're living fully authentically and you're going for what you want when you see a girl that you want to talk to. There's nothing worse than living life with regret. And that brings me to unattractive mistake number 4, which is living life on the terms of other people. One of the most unattractive things, and honestly, it goes beyond just being unattractive. One of the things that will suck the soul out of you as a man is not going for what you want in life. And I can tell you this as a guy that lived most of his life inauthentically. And even now, I still struggle to live authentically. I'm not perfect with this shit. I coach guys because I'm a little bit better than the average dude with this. There's guys that are much more authentic than me. There's guys that are much more confident than me. And that's just what it is. But I know that for me, I'm so much more proud of myself when I go for what I want in life. Whether it's I see a girl and I want to talk to her, and I go up and I talk to her. Or I invite her on a night out with my friends. Or I try to make a new friend. I talked to a guy, James, in my gym today. Cool dude. I just said, hey man, I like your tattoos, bro. Fucking sick sleeve. He has like the sickest, honestly, probably the sickest sleeve I've seen here in Nashville. I think it's dope. And so now I made a new buddy because I was able to just compliment a dude on his fucking tattoos. And when you start out on this journey and you're too nice and you're living on other people's terms and you're used to overly concerning yourself with what other people think of you, it will be hard to go after what you want. It will be hard to see that girl and be like, I feel entitled to interrupt her day to talk to her. But I promise you, as you get more confident, as you build up more self-worth, and you realize the value you actually bring, and more importantly, you actually start building up your own value, so you genuinely are making the girl's life better by being inside of it, you will be glad that you did. You'll be glad you trained yourself on this, because that girl, whoever she is, even if she's taken, she would like a guy to come up to her and go after what he wants. She wants a guy in her life that will go after what he wants. And maybe she has that. Maybe she already has a boyfriend, but she will still respect you for going after it. The more confidence I build, the more respect I get from women. And that's ultimately the most attractive thing, is when a girl respects you, she's like, damn, fuck. Like, I don't even like that guy, but respect. That is the best thing that you can have, because it makes you feel like a fucking man. Makes you actually feel good about yourself. And so that brings me to the final point that ties this all together. This journey of getting better with women, building social confidence, this is not for women. This is for you, bro. This is so you can get better. This is why when I hear guys talk about, oh, I would never invest in my dating life. I would never try to get better. I don't have time for this. I'm going to work on my business. I'm going to work on my physique. Bro, you're working on this for all the wrong reasons. You're working on your physique, not for yourself. You're working on it so girls will like you. You're working on this external shit so other people will think you're cool. It doesn't matter what part of your life you work on or try to improve. You should be improving everything, honestly. You should be trying to get in better shape, build more confidence, make more money at your job. You should be doing all that shit. Why wouldn't you? It doesn't make sense not to have the best life you possibly can. It just doesn't. It's never made sense to me to have any sort of life that is less than what it could be. Why wouldn't I optimize everything? Why wouldn't I be a fucking nerd about my game and talking to women? Talking to women's like half the population. Why wouldn't I do that? What, so I can feel like a good ego trip because I'm better than women? Because, oh, I don't need to talk to women. Women are just, whatever. Not a priority, bro. Not a priority. If you start living like a real fucking authentic killer, that's like just this dude that goes through life and he's the shit. And he's cool. And he goes for what the fuck he wants. Lives with like this lust for life. Like, I'm gonna fuck the world every day. If you live like that, dude, it is the best fucking thing. It is the best feeling you can possibly have. And that's coming from a guy that I used to be a pussy. I still am a pussy sometimes. Like, there's a reason why I don't have 1 million on Instagram. There's a reason why I don't have 1 million on YouTube. I'm a pussy sometimes. I don't make enough content sometimes. I don't do enough. I don't talk as authentically as I could on camera. I don't work hard enough sometimes. Sometimes I'm shy. You literally just saw clips of me getting blown out by girls in Miami that realistically I should just be able to stop. Like, I'm a tall, like pretty good looking, cool guy. But sometimes I get shy. The difference between me and you watching the video is that I'm just willing to put it all on the line and put it all out there. And that means that even if I'm less talented, even if I'm less naturally gifted with charisma and confidence and belief in myself, and the odds are stacked against me, I'm gonna win more than the guy that's so insecure he never goes for what the fuck he wants, even if he has all the reasons in the world to win. So remember, this journey's about yourself, bro. All right, you can join the school community of 180 plus like-minded dudes, all working on the same thing. 7-day free trial is available today. Cancel anytime, no strings attached. It's totally fine. All I ask is that you actually book the fucking 30-minute one-on-one. Sometimes guys will join the free trial and they don't even do a coaching call with me. It's crazy. They don't even watch a video. They just sign up and cancel immediately. It's crazy. You literally can get 7 days of free coaching, and I won't make you feel like shit if you leave. It's totally fine. All right? Links down below in the description. You can also apply to work with me one-on-one if you want to. 8 weeks, guaranteed 2 to 3 dates from cold approach, or I work with you for free until you get there. All right? I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.